Hello and welcome back to Around the Block. Hope you're all doing well today and looking forward to the final episode of Around the Block where we are fighting for the league title. Of course, there is one more episode to come tomorrow where we play in the Europa Conference League final against Zenit, and actually one after that as well where we go through the history of the save and have a little look at things that we've done in our time on the save, which will be quite exciting. But today we could win a league title or we could just not win it because Sparta Prague suddenly decided to start playing some football and don't hand us the league title. Of course, they're in bad form. We're in good form. There's 2 games left. They slip up in one of them and we win both of ours. Then we win the title. Unless they draw one and win one, then we don't win the title because of games played against each other head-to-head. Okay, basically, we need a big slip up from Sparta Prague. That's what we need for us to win the league title. Before we get into any of that, though, there is something a little spooky to talk about. First things first, this news article came through the other day. Shitty sacked as the CSK Moscow under-19s assistant manager, which I was really surprised about. That seemed very, very odd. Obviously, when we were CSK Moscow manager, we asked for Shitty to come with us to be our assistant manager at the club. But for some reason, it kind of broke the game a little bit because on some screens, it would say he was our assistant manager. On other screens, it would say he was the under-19 assistant manager. It was really bizarre. We weren't quite sure what went on, and it didn't quite work properly. Like, it didn't really work out. It was just weird. It was a bit broken. And I'll tell you why this is even still broken, because he was sacked on the 11th of May, 2034. But if we look at his actual history, first things first, he's not been at CSK Moscow since 2028 when we were there. So that's 6 years he's not been at CSK Moscow. On his actual job history, it says assistant manager there as well. And as well, he was with us at Partizan and RB Leipzig, so he couldn't possibly have been the under-18s manager at CSK Moscow. And since then, actually, since he left Leipzig, because of course there was a weird bug where he kept getting sacked there. We got him back twice, obviously, because it was really weird. But there was that bug where he kept getting sacked and there was nothing I could do to stop it. It was just really, really weird. He didn't want to sign with us here at Sparta Prague, but obviously did want to sign with Dunstrade, which was a little bit bizarre. But either way, after all of that, he's only just now apparently been sacked as CSK Moscow manager. So either he's like bribed his way to keep the contract and they've only just realised he's still got a contract at the club, he's still getting paid there or something like that. You know, he's match fixing his way across. I don't know. But Andre Shitty, what a boy. What a boy. You love to see it in some ways. You do. You really do. Either way, with that out the way, we're jumping into the first game today against Banik, and you can see there's a little change in formation. Now, unfortunately, Jimenez is suspended for this one. Polosek is still injured for another 2 weeks or so. Don't really want to risk him. And we haven't got another left back. Hasek can play left wing back. So we're doing something which makes me feel incredibly sick, and that is by playing an asymmetrical formation. We've had to do it before. We had a similar situation with an injury because Polisec's been out for a long, long time, and I think there was a suspension for Jimenez. So we've had to do this before. If I just, this always resets itself. It's so annoying. That's, again, really annoying. Can I just move this across a little more? Because then I can see the whole formation. Let's just move that. Okay, maybe not. Either way, we had to use it here against Victoria Pleasant, and we won 2-1, so we've got some good history with it, but it just looks ugly, makes you feel ill, and I'd rather not do it, but we've got no other choice. LBS starts in goal, of course, with Hasek sort of playing left back, sort of not. Vankara, Gomez, and Dagnoko in that sort of back swerve. I guess not a back line, a back swerve. Morelos and Lenigel, though, in the middle of the park with Sablik, Diedrichs, and Nenka, and then Santos up front. We just need to win today. We just need to win. We'll keep an eye out, obviously, on the other results, but this is big. Right then, kickoff is upon us here today. Fingers crossed we get the win that we need, and hopefully we get a nice early goal as Sablik into Diedrichs across the area. Santos can't quite get there, and Banik, who I think have got a decent record against us this season. I can't remember us having a good game against them, and right now they're through and nearly scoring. We need to be wary of that. If we can just get a nice early goal or two in this game, that will calm me down quite nicely. Sablik looks to come forward. He's never played that well for us. I mean, he's got some good attributes, but just never really done the business for us. And he's lost possession right at in our attack and given it away. And I can just feel it. I can feel that he's going to be the weak link today already. I'm already regretting my decision not to play an injured Polosek and choosing to play Hasek as a wing-back and Sablik as an inside forward. I'm regretting that already. We should have just gone for the injured Polosek, I think. Is he on the bench? I might have put him on the bench, and this could help us out as it's just Banik all we're seeing is Banik right now. And you hate to see it, quite frankly, as Teplice and Sparta Prague are currently drawing 0-0. That's good for us. We just need to get the victory here today. That's all we need to do. Just 3 points. That's all we need to do. Oh, you hate to see it. Sparta Prague 1-0 up against Teplice. And that's given them a 4-point buffer to us as it stands right now. And that 4-point buffer as it stands right now would be enough for them to win the title. So we've got to reply right now as Dagnoko can't get the ball into the middle. He gets tackled and Teplice lose possession. Santos, come on Santos, pull off a miracle into Sablik, who's... What did I tell you? I told you he's going to be the reason that we don't win today. Okay, it's fine. He hit the crossbar. Morales has gone and scored a goal. Only his first of the season. I thought he'd score more than that. That's absolutely fine. Okay, it's fine. Calm down, Tom. We're 1-0 up. We're back in the game. Sablik. Oh, it's a save from the keeper. Fair play. I thought he hit the crossbar. It's a good save from the keeper. Or was it the post? Because the net sort of ruffled around. Either way, we scored a goal. It doesn't matter at the end of the day who got it. Morales scores 1-0 up at half-time. You love to see it. We're still 2 points behind Sparta Prague. So, I mean, that's the best we can do right now as things stand. Hopefully, Teplice come back and beat them. But then, obviously, we've got to pray that Victoria Pleasant end up beating Sparta Prague. But if they draw and we win, they still win the league title because of the various rules that are in place in the league. So we've got to hope that if they do win, Victoria Pleasant beat them the next game, we beat Teplice. There's a lot riding on this, lads. A lot riding on it. I'll be honest with you as well, I'm not convinced that we're going to keep a clean sheet here today because Banik keep coming forward. Another good chance for them there at the start of that second half. I tell you what, I'm tempted to take Sablik off and just play an injured Polasek, which is very risky, but I think it might be the way to go. Although Dagnoko gave the ball away there pretty easily. And LBS, again, making a good save. And we're getting so lucky in this game. Ridiculous. Again, they're just coming at us, Banik. To the point where actually, it might actually make more sense to drop to that more defensive formation. Like, I genuinely think they're just going to get a goal if we don't do something as Deirdre's into Dagnoko, into Santos, who again is not having the best of the end of the season. He's drawn a few blanks in a row now, including this game. And again, we're just messing things up a little bit. It's sloppy play from us. All of a sudden, we're with a chance of a title and they're just trying to bottle it. It's like no one wants to win it. Sparta Prague keep bottling all their games. They were, 7 points clear of us at one point. And we're now only 2 points clear. And we've had opportunities to go top of the table and we keep bottling it. And LBS, we finally bottled it. Oh, that's so annoying. I told you it was coming. I should have gone, well, maybe I shouldn't have gone defensive just yet. I told you it was coming though. And I feel like now we can't drop more defensive because we've got to try and push forward to score a goal. LBS, please. I mean, there was only so much you could do. Defensive let him down quite a bit today, really. Vankara, don't let us down. Vankara, don't let us down. Santos, he's just been terrible, to be fair, the past couple of games or so. As here we go. This is it. Okay, luckily for us, that's gone wide. But Banik, I mean, they've just done us, haven't they? Really? Dagnoko into Deirdre. Dagnoko, let's get a goal out of this one. Please, someone. Morales. Vankara, Hasuk, come on, get a ball in the middle. Santos is still drawing blank. Sablik still is absolutely terrible for us. And again, it's this counter-attack that's just getting us every single time. I'm going to do it. I'm going to switch to a more defensive formation because I think it's the best thing to do. We can still score goals like this. And I think maybe if we do that and then take Sablik off, bring Diamande on. Obviously, Nenka's got to come off for Vlek as well in the middle. We've got to go attacking like this, though. Wing-backs on attack. It all looks okay. We'll get attacking midfielder. Oh, advanced playmaker on attack. That's what we'll do. Come on. Please, boys. Do not let me down. Let's get a goal right at the end of this game. Get creative. Very attacking. Sparta Prague 2-0. There's nothing Teplice are doing in that game. We've got to... Otherwise, that's it, isn't it? That is completely it. If we do not score a goal, that's it. Title hopes are over. We've got to win this one now. And I just show some passion and focus play down the wings. And I tell you what, shoot on sight as well at this stage. Confirm, play. thing is, we're not getting any shots, are we? 3 minutes to go. There's a highlight. I don't like this. Santos can't get the tackle in there. Let's just win the ball, launch a counter, score the goal we need, and take it to the final day of the season. Here comes Santos. Santos has won us a penalty in the 90th minute where we have to score. We have to score this penalty if we want to have any hope of winning the title. Santos. This is so dramatic. I can't believe how dramatic this is. We're very lucky that this is happening. Wow. What an episode already. Santos. Up he steps. Please. Come on, he's done it. Come on. You love to see it. Juan Santos, 19th of the season, scores the goal we needed to score to give us one final hope of winning the title in the final game of the season. He's only gone and bloody done it. And we've won the game 2-1. We stay 2 points behind Sparta Prague. Victoria Pleasant. I beg of you, please get a result against Sparta Prague. What a game that was. And poetry at the end. 92nd minute, we score the goal we need. Wow. What a moment. What a moment that was. Dakanoko is absolutely exhausted. Right, everyone is going to get training, rest for 3 days. 3 days worth of rest there, boys. Just take it. Rest, recover. We come back. We go big against Teplice. We get a big result against them. And we just pray to the gods. Pray to the gods of Football Manager, to Miles, to all the team, to Sega, to Sonic. We just pray to them all that Victoria Pleasant beat Sparta Prague. 6 players called up for international duty. I presume 2034 is that World Cup or is it Euros? It might be World Cup, to be fair. 2034 World Cup in Japan. I presume they're all called up for that, which is pretty exciting. Who's won the World Cups recently? Italy, Spain and England have won them. England have come third once as well. Belgium, Brazil, Portugal runners up. Italy, France, others as well. Interesting. Not bad. Well, this isn't good. So don't worry. This is only the Czech FA Cup final, so that's the FA Cup. It's nothing important, but Sparta Prague have just battered Victoria Pleasant 3-0, which doesn't really bode well for the league game coming up. So well done, Sparta Prague. Congratulations on winning that. That's the one trophy they can win. Oh, Victoria Pleasant, please turn it around. Don't just be pushovers and lose 3-0 again. We don't want to see that. So with the game coming up, it's not in our hands. All we can do, as apparently I've reached 600 games in management. That is pretty impressive, to be fair. Wow, look at that. Amazing stuff there. We can look through all this on Friday and Friday's episode and things like that. So we won't dwell on it too much right now. We just want to get through to the big game against Teplice. The 600th game of my career, 601 with my final one against Zenit. Come on. Luckily for us, Jimenez is still suspended. Why? 2 suspensions. He got 2. He must have got so many yellow cards. It was 2 matches. That's so annoying. I was looking forward to having him back. We're missing our boy. I don't think I really want to trust Hasek and Sablik again. So I'd rather get Hasek back on the wing and we'll just play an injured Polasek for now. If it all goes badly wrong, then we can obviously change it. But that's what it's going to have to be. The rest of the team, though, I think Larea deserves a start over Lenigel for this one, which I know is bad. I know you guys want to see him play, but I don't think he had the best of games last time. Ugh. That's the team. I'm so nervous. So as kickoff is upon us here today, a big part of me genuinely thinks we've used up all our luck. We used up all our luck in the previous game, and we're going to go very quickly 2-0 down to Teplice, and very quickly Sparta Prague will go 2-0 up against Victoria Pleasant. We've got the chance right now that at the start of the game as Santos gets his 20th goal of the season. Okay. And hold your horses. Hold your horses. What have we... Okay, let's watch this again very quickly. Polasek into middle. Santos nods in the back of the net. Great, good goal. What have I just seen? We've moved to the top of the table. Did we not just read the rules that said it was sorted on league positions before? If we level on points, I'm very confused by this. I don't understand why we've gone ahead of Sparta Prague. How did we get on against Sparta Prague this season? So we played them twice, obviously at some point this season. I'm guessing. Where's the first game? Sparta Prague, a 2-2 draw. Where's the next one against Sparta Prague? We lost 1-0. So they've got better head-to-head record against us. A 0-0 draw there as well. They've still got a better head-to-head record against us, okay? And they finished above us in the table in that opening part of the season, or the main bulk of the season. We were second going into this, weren't we? So I'm very confused by that. Like, can we have a look at the league table? We're behind them. But suddenly, championship group, rules, league sorting, league points in the previous stage is what it's sorted on. Championship group, league points, and then results between teams. So I don't understand why we've gone ahead of them if we're level on points. Because I assume this means that that's, if it's... I don't understand it. I don't quite know why we've gone... I'm not complaining, but I think there could be something a little broken, and I'm not going to believe this until we've actually won the league title. But we're doing our bit right now, and we've nearly done it again. We've nearly done it again. That would be good to get a second goal. A second goal would be great as Nenka puts this into the middle, cleared. Okay, let's not let them go on a counter-attack. Good challenge. Not a good challenge because they've still got the ball. Okay, Sabo coming forward for Teplice. Polasek, the injured Polasek, doing his job. You love to see it. I'm just very confused, and I don't trust this table. I don't trust it. Or do I? We've just scored a goal, and look at this. Victoria Pleasant 1, Sparta Prague 0. It's happening. It's actually happening. Wow. Nenka with his 16th goal of the season. That is huge. Oh, it's a very, very good goal as well, I must say. A very good goal. And what has happened? Victoria Pleasant are 1-0 up against Sparta Prague. So actually, we now are a point ahead of Sparta Prague. I don't trust this table anymore because Sparta Prague have just equalised. Okay, I don't trust that table anymore. Don't trust it. But we're 2-0 up. We're doing our job right now as Santos gets his 21st goal of the season. He suddenly started scoring again just in time for that Europa Conference League final. Come on, get your shooting boots back on, Santos. He was saving himself for the final day of the season and saving himself for the European Conference League final. Good goal there. Okay, we've done our job. We have completely done our job here. Teplice's not a single shot in that first half. I can't see him scoring 4 goals now in the second half. We're doing fantastically well. Passionate. Very pleased with your performance, lads. Keep it up. We now just need to keep an eye on Victoria Pleasant, Sparta Prague. In the meantime, we've not scored a goal there, so we can just keep our eyes on Victoria Pleasant, Sparta Prague. Okay, I'd love to be able to see like match stats and things like that for that game, but I don't think there's a way to see it, unfortunately, as they've nearly scored a goal. Teplice, not done it. That's fine. Come on, let's keep this going, boys. Now, substitutes will have to be made because we do have our game against Zenit St. Petersburg in like 2 days' time, as Van Kara puts it over the bar. We need to make sure we keep some players rested, particularly Dagnoko. And I think actually just to save him, let's take him off right now. Dagnoko, thank you for your service. You've done a fantastic job. Polasek won't have to play because Jimenez will be fine to play in the next game, won't he, I believe. But there is part of me that just wants to save him just in case something bad does happen. So it didn't quite work last game, but I can't see us conceding 4 goals right now. So we'll do that as well, just to keep clear, I think. Let's keep an eye out then on the Victoria Pleasant game. Victoria Pleasant are winning it again. Come on! Come on! This is exactly what we need. I can't believe the luck we've had towards the end of this season. Sparta Prague have just bottled everything that's been thrown at them. They've just... And Victoria Pleasant have scored a third. We've won the league, lads. I guarantee... That's 3-2. Okay, we've not won the league yet. Sparta Prague don't score another one. It's nearly all over in our game. Let's put this onto sideline camera and let's just see what happens. Because we might be seeing ourselves lift a league trophy at the end of this game. And if you told me we were going to win the league trophy when we were 7 points behind with, 5 games to go, I just said you're wrong. I told you that you were wrong. I can't believe how much Sparta Prague have bottled this. Usually it's me that bottles this kind of stuff, but it's Sparta, it's the computer, it's the AI bottling it this time. They must have known this is our last little trip. And is that it? That's it. We've only gone and won the league title. I can't believe how well we've done. That is absolutely ridiculous. And did it finish 3-2? Did it finish 3-2? It's behind my face right now. But yeah, it finished 3-2. Oh, Victoria Pleasant, I love you. Always had a soft spot in my heart for them. I've just seen as well, I'm like going from like really white to like a different colour. I need to sort out what is the issue with the green screen and the lighting and me just going different colours. I apologise for that if that's been going on all episode. But wow. We've won the league. Amazing stuff. Passionate. We got what we wanted today. A thoroughly professional job. Well done. Amazing. I can't believe it still. The form that Sparta Prague have been in then. I mean, they've only lost one game in that. But they just kept drawing so much. I mean, they've been incredible all season. 2 losses right at the start of the season to Banik and Teplice, weirdly. And then, obviously, the rest of that season, they beat us once and drew with us twice. They had great form. And to be fair, like, they weren't conceding goals, were they? They were not conceding goals. In fact, they didn't concede a goal in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games until the final day of the season. They concede 3, and that loses them the league title. And actually, if you go back through it, all of April, all of May, they only concede 1 goal. Until the final day of the season, they concede 4, and that's what loses them the league title. Bloody hell. I'd like to see, actually, right, so Banik, in this game, 15 shots. Oh, they weren't scoring goals. Against Dukla, they had 16 shots, didn't score a goal. Against us, they had only 9 shots, and actually we didn't score a goal in that game. We should have maybe scored a goal on that one. There's a few games where they just should have scored goals, but it's kind of like us at the start of the season, where we were getting unlucky with draws and things like that. You know, a 1-1 draw here where we had probably like 25 shots. Like, we got very unlucky at the start of the season with not scoring goals. They've got unlucky right at the end of the season with not scoring goals. I can't believe the luck we've had here with all of this. Absolutely mental. Vankara is out for the final. Well, he's going to have injections. I never do this, but Vankara's got to have injections to get through the next game. Hasek also out. Should be back for the next game, but Vankara's a big one. Injections have been given. Hopefully he gets through that cup final. But Nenka on form, you love to see it. What a result. We've won the first division title. The board are absolutely delighted with me. I've led them to glory. I can't believe it. 7 points adrift we were with 5 games to go. And yet we've managed to win it somehow. I'll tell you what, I genuinely feel a bit sorry for Sparta Prague. I mean, when you look at their form, and they only conceded 1 goal in 2 months until the final day of the season, and that's what pushes them over the edge. That is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But we're not quite done there yet. Tomorrow is the one that is the big one. It's the Europa Conference League. It's not that big, is it? It's not the Champions League. It's not the Europa League. It's the 3rd tier. But I think it epitomises this entire save. It's not like we've done this save to just be at big clubs all the time. We've been in this save to explore Eastern Europe, to explore different countries that I've never managed in before and different league systems and discover new teams. And I think it's almost quite fitting that we've taken a team that potentially not many people sort of know about to a cup final that not many people really know about either, because it's not in real life football yet. But we're here doing it. And I think it's quite fitting that that's going to be the final episode. And if we can win it and beat Zenit, wow, what a season and what a finale to the series it's going to be. So that is going to be a premiere on YouTube tomorrow at 5:30 UK time. Immediately after that, we're going to be streaming over on Twitch. And if you guys want me to do it, we'll probably go through the save file and look through some old things. And that'll be great to see. But thank you very much for watching in the meantime. Make sure you do drop a like on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. And of course, I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Goodbye.